watching a rescue team in action. One of 27 such teams attached to the fire department of Los Angeles County. 5.5 million people in this area are dependent on their ability to act swiftly and efficiently in any emergency. This program is dedicated to rescue teams throughout the United States and to the men who risk their lives daily to save others. We will be back in a moment to bring you the story behind this exciting rescue.
The county fire station. The equipment in it is a real thing, but it never rolls on any but major responses because the personnel on the tailboards and in the driver's seats are trainees of the Los Angeles County Fire Department. Every year, 150 young men qualified both physically and mentally are put through the rigors and requirements of the fire service. And along with them, each man on the county fire department, from fireman to chief engineer, must report annually for in-service training. A chance to refresh their knowledge in old methods and become acquainted with improvements, new phases and operations. Once in a while, Skip and I are called upon to demonstrate and explain the newest methods of rescue work.
This is what we call a wedgie. Now, if you three fellows and you will step right over here, we'll show you how to demonstrate this.
All set?
Anytime. All right, you guys, put all your weight against the door.
This compact little unit can push, pull, lift, spread, or press, giving a rescuer hundreds of hands.
What's the matter, boys? Anybody else like to try?
That's really some gadget.
Make a good can opener.
Can I give you a hand?
Welcome aboard.
My name's Curran. I caught your lecture in there.
Oh, yeah, I saw you huffing and puffing with the rest of them. I'm Wes Cameron. This is my shotgun, Skip Johnson.
Oh, no introductions are really necessary. I've heard a lot about you two boys. I'd like to ask you a favor.
Method in his madness.
No, all jokes aside, I passed my oral and I did pretty well on my courses. I think I'm going to make it.
Well, congratulations.
Well, I was wondering if I could ride with you fellows on my off shifts.
Eager beaver, too.
Well, you might call me that. One of my main reasons for joining the service was to get into rescue work.
You know what you're letting yourself in for?
Well, I don't get you.
I'll spell it out for you. No extra pay, small chance for promotion. That's the reward for being a rescue man.
Well, I don't think that's the only reward. I think helping people and saving lives, I think those things pay off, too.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, and you know what? The first thing you can do is start cleaning this truck.
Yes.
The fire department works in 24-hour shifts. And since Curran was willing to give some of his off hours, Skip and I filled him in on rescue procedure. See? You wrap it in, around, twice. Now you take your left hand and put it behind you and get a good bite on it. Just like you'd lasso on one of them Texas steers.
Well, how'd I do?
You look great, buddy. You look great.
Yeah, pretty good for a beginner, pretty good.
Cameron and Johnson, rescue response, Compton and Silver Lake.
Let's go.
Every industrial plant has a safety program. But once in a while, trouble can come to the most careful. The superintendent pointed out the air cooling unit on top of the plant and told us that a maintenance man engaged in replacing the decking had fallen from his perch and was trapped between the blades of the circulating fan. Luckily for him, it wasn't spinning.
Top pair bell and rope, Skip. I'm going topside to look-see. Buster. We'll have you out of there in a jiffy.
Oh, will you please hurry up? I can't hold on much longer.
Much of a problem? Nah, not much to it, Skip. Down and up. Whereabouts is he? Up that ladder? I'll take that. What the heck you do, foam on those tanks? Yeah. Ventilation tanks. Come out of there. What's he trying to do, break his neck? Take a hitch on that rope. I'm going down there. Keep treading water, you guys, till I get out of here. Hang on. I got it.
Wes, I'm sorry.
Hell, you ought to be. Hurry on another rope. Come over here. All right, close that rope, hand over hand. I'll take care of this, man. Come on. Hang on, old-timer.
I'm sorry, Skip.
I'll save it, Buster. You think you can give me a hand without falling in again? All right, Skip.
I guess I really messed things up, didn't I?
Yeah, I guess you did.
Is he gonna be all right?
Mister, for your sake, he'd better be.
Well, we saved the man, didn't we? Nothing really serious happened.
Nothing happened. Get yourself in a jackpot. Wes has to rescue you, and we almost lose a victim. He says nothing happened.
Oh, isn't this great? I make one mistake, just one.
Just one's all it takes, mister.
Cool down, Skip, cool down.
I can't. It should have been a simple rescue, a drop and a pickup. Now, we have to have a boy hero.
Just a minute, Johnson. I don't have to...
Cut it out. Both of you. Look, son, you're not going to win this argument. You still got a lot to learn.
Yeah, let him learn it from someone else. I don't want him riding with me.
Look, Mr. Johnson, I wouldn't be interested in riding in a streetcar with you.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, you must be Mr. Cameron.
That's right. This is Skip Johnson.
How do you do?
Can we help you?
Well, I hope so. I'm Chad Curran's mother. Oh, please understand, Chad doesn't know I'm here. If he did, he'd be very angry. But, well, there's something about my son I want you to know. He told me what happened at the factory, and I certainly can't blame you for the way you acted. And neither does Chad.
Well, Miss Curran, I don't think it was bad as Skip made out. Maybe he did speak too quickly, but we were all working under pressure.
Oh, you don't have to explain the tensions of your work to me, Mr. Cameron. I was married to a fireman for more than 20 years, and he was a rescue man, 14 of them. That's right. Chad's father was a San Francisco fireman. He was killed in the line of duty.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
It happened more than 10 years ago. Chad was still in high school. But it had quite an effect on him. That's why it was so important for him to become a rescue man, like his father.
You know, Miss Curran, I think maybe he still will be. Yes, ma'am, I think he will.
What's a special occasion? I forget somebody's birthday or something?
No, just some friends dropping in for dinner. You're not going out, are you?
I might as well. Good a company as I am for anyone. Who's coming over?
Some very interesting people. Might do you some good if you stayed.
Sounds mighty mysterious to me, Mrs. Curran. Like you might have something up that pretty sleeve.
I might have, Chadwick, my boy. I might just have. Oh, dear, they're right on time. Will you answer the door, son?
Sure.
Hi, Chad. Aren't you going to invite us in?
Sure, come on in.
Oh, good evening, boys.
Good evening.
Oh, you must be Mr. Johnson's wife.
How do you do? I'm Patty.
Well, I'm Mrs. Curran. This is Chad.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Won't you come in, please?
Well, what do I owe this honor?
Let's go. Patty, come on, we're going home.
Hold it, Skip, hold it. Chad, we came over here to tell you how sorry we are about the other day. Didn't we, Skip?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you've said it. Now what?
Chad, these people are our guests.
They're your guests, Mom. I wouldn't want to spoil a perfect evening, so I'll go out for dinner. Good night.
Well, I told you we shouldn't have come here in the first place. Patty, come on!
Skip Johnson, I'm ashamed of you.
Mrs. Curran, I'm very sorry.
Hi, Curran.
What do you want?
Well, I heard you were assigned to Engine 3, so I thought
You
I'd...
heard right. Now, what do you want?
I want you to grow up. You've been acting like a 10-year-old.
Well, that's about 2 years older than your shotgun's acting.
Look, I know Skip was a bit tough on you, but remember, you pulled your own boner.
Listen,
You listen to
Cameron.
me. Your mother was real proud of you when she told us about the fire service tradition that you wanted to live up to. Then I saw you tear it down right in front of her. Now, I'm not going to waste any more words on you, but I am going to give you one piece of advice. No man ever made it in this world until he could shake hands with disappointment.